He's a first-year player, so his first collegiate at bat up against a top 25 foe, and their Friday starter. It's just to get some circulation going.
Yeah, you like to get that first one out of the way.
Well, it's the first collegiate base hit for Axel Reese. He shoots one up the middle. Gasparino will send it back in, giving way to Jackson Hauer. Reese on second, had the leadoff single. 2 batters later, 2 outs later. He's going to have a teammate on the base paths with him. It's a 4-pitch walk to Brown. Not separated at birth, but the Twins separated at the transfer portal, and separated from the bag is Axel Reese, picked off.
A lot of experience at the table, and he's really good at what he does, and that's that.
That'll get down for the base hit in front of Nico Banez out in center. So it's Schussler aboard with a leadoff single. First pitch he sees. Home runs already on his resume. One of 3 Longhorns with multiple home runs. This time will get the job done down the right side. Going from first to third will be Schussler, and you've got runners on the corners for Texas. Back-to-back singles for Schussler and Blue here in the first. And this one launched out into the gap. It'll carry but hang up on this chilly day. Tagging up from third, coming home, Kimball Schussler. It'll be a sac fly for Jalen Flores. Texas strikes first. So Texas has already struck once here in the home half of the first. Rodriguez, this one out towards right. That's Jackson Hauer underneath it, and there'll be nowhere for Max Blue to go as he'll retreat back to first, 2 away. Payoff pitch from Dumsky. And this first inning will continue. See if Farmer can extend this first inning. He will. Texas will strike for another. Max Blue will come home from second. It's going to be a 2-out RBI double for Tommy Farmer. It's 2-0 Horns. And caught looking at strike 3, so Texas will strand 2. Second strikeout on the day against the Big Green. 6-hole hitter Nico Banez tried to get down a bunt. Said he'll be retired. That's a good return on investment. 1 pitch. There's out number 2. Rodriguez trying to keep this inning alive for Zachary Casabone, and he will. Second straight inning, the Big Green get a 2-out walk. 3-1 from Spencer. That's back-to-back walks for the Big Green here in the second inning. Dartmouth trailing by a pair, tying runner on first. And that's how the inning will end. Been his first year at Arizona State, did Ethan. Had a really good Saturday when he went 2 for 3.
It's great at bats, and he gets on base a lot. And, you know, I think that's kind of what you're looking for.
Cruson able to knock it down, and does he recover in time? He does not. And Schussler fast enough to get down the line.
You know, I have a feeling that he's going to be hitting a lot of 2-run homers this year.
Banez in center, as Dumsky faces just 1 more than the minimum. Ball game over the first 3 innings. They'll take a leadoff base runner any way they can.
Actually at second, I think that's good to see.
Banez up the middle, it'll get through. 3rd hit of the game for the Big Green. They've got their first 2 aboard here in the 4th. Base runners every inning so far. And we'll try to play a little small ball. Galvan down to first, able to get the out. And a nice job by Kimball Schussler.
Look for a strikeout.
Left side, they'll concede the run and get the out, 2 away. But Dartmouth, first run of the season, courtesy of A.J. DeMastri, who led off this inning with a walk. And the deficit down to 1. Sacrifice bunt from Rodriguez a couple of batters ago, already paying off. It's going to be another strikeout added to the resume of Jared Spencer. And caught looking at strike 3. Well, 1 pitch later, it's another strikeout for Marco Dumsky.
These are really cool out there. They grill. It's a good experience.
Instead of rooftops, bus tops. Texas exiting in the regional in College Station. Tie up this contest. Rodriguez will be able to get the lead out. Try to turn 2. They do not. As Hauer able to leg it out. Runner going. Batter swinging. Flores. 1 pitch later. That's your inning.
Dartmouth, so it seems like that's a really good stepping stone for some of these guys.
They had some mercy on Elliot Cruson. Runner going. Throw is to the correct side of the bag, and all of a sudden it's an extra 90 feet for Mendoza. Because their priority is getting a play at the plate. Schuessler may not give him that luxury. He'll look to bring home an insurance run on a sacrifice fly. Texas back up by 2. Not offering his bat on the 3-0 count. It'll be a 4-pitch walk, second free pass of the inning. The 1-2 from Chambers. Flores underneath this one. Howard in right, the second baseman Rodriguez gives way. And now 2 outs. Blue has to stay in firmly glued to first. 2-run lead with 1 run here this inning. Blue is going, and he can slow down to a jog. Second walk, make it 3rd walk of the inning, pardon me.
Really great asset to the staff, and I know he's bounced around roles a couple times.
Gasparino denied. It stays in the infield. Rodriguez keeps it in front of him, and Texas will have to settle for just 1 run here in the 5th.
To see all your friends again, and you get to know these guys on the team. It's really cool.
Riojas, 3 up, 3 down in the 6th. Not cheated on this one, but Banez has a read on it. And able to tag up Farmer down to 3rd now. It's down the stretch. Galvan up the middle, right to Rodriguez, who recognizes the only play to make at first, and so it is a ground out by Galvan that scores Farmer the final 90 feet. And Texas has their largest lead of the day. 3-1 to Mendoza. 9-hole hitter walks, and that'll turn the lineup over for Texas.
Against his former team.
This ball hangs up there, and that gets Banez into thinking he can make a diving catch. Instead, great recovery after that ball gets by him, because Texas does not score again, but you see Mendoza go from 1st to 3rd. The 1-2. They'll ring him up. Texas will strand 2 in scoring position. Of course, coaches balk and dish as well. Got him. Not allowed a Dartmouth base runner since coming in. Is the 9th batter he's faced, and they'll finally break through. As Elliot Cruson has his first hit of the day.
It's a good power combo right there.
Jackson Howard becomes the 2nd straight Big Green batter to find a hit against Riojas. After finding 1 run the whole ball game. First pitch swinging continues to be the trend. Let's see if that's deep enough to advance a runner. It will. So runners on the corners as Cruson moves down to 3rd. Howard has to hold at 1st. 1 away. That is a fair ball, and everybody's going to be safe. And this is going to concede another 90 feet as Howard will move down to 3rd. So some life in the dugout for Dartmouth. A.J. Demastri with an infield hit will bring home Elliot Cruson, who led off this inning with a single. Banez into center. Dartmouth will score for the first time since back in the 4th inning. But this time they'll have a crooked number on the board. Here's Tyler Rodriguez. Bases loaded, hit by pitch. Tying run is 90 feet away for Dartmouth. Bases loaded, Dartmouth down by 1. And now they just have 1 out to work with here in the 8th. 3rd freshman to make his collegiate debut today for Dartmouth. This will hang up there. Gasparino, and Dartmouth will strand bases loaded. They do score 2 to make it interesting in the top of the 8th. Got him looking 2 away. 2-out walk, and that'll bring Ethan Mendoza to the plate. They're going to be road warriors until late March. Runner is going. They'll try to get the final out on the base pass. They do. So Danny Will has faced the minimum through his 2 innings of work as they catch Galvan stealing. The 2-2 from Burns caught him. Dartmouth down to their final 2 outs here in the top of the 9th. Burns will see Cruson slip away. Third straight plate appearance, Elliott. Blue will give way to the second baseman. Mendoza makes the catch, and now Texas is an out away. The 0-1 from Burns to Brown. Got a read on it. Blue, ball game. Texas wins its 2025 home opener. The Big Green put up a fight. They're back at it tomorrow at noon.